Hey, how's it going? It's a pre-roll before the podcast. It's Shad Wicker here. Just letting you know that we have two massive shows coming up very soon for Shad and Pete Save the World. Our live show at the Good Chat Comedy Club, September 28th in Brisbane, and our massive October 11th show in Sydney at the Comedy Store. What the fuck? Ticket links for those shows are in our show notes, but more importantly, if you're a fan of the pod, message us on our socials at Shad and Pete Save the World, and we will hook you up with some cheap-ass tickets, man. So make sure you message us on our socials to get yourselves those tickets. And, of course, if you like the pod, please leave it a 5-star review, rate it, follow it, all that jazz to help get it out there, okay? Enjoy the show. Bye.
G'day and welcome back to another episode of the Shad and Pete Save the World podcast. It's the podcast version of the live show that everyone already thought was a podcast. I'm joined as always by my little mate, Shad Wicker. How you doing, Wicker?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. I'm excited for this week's guest.
I'm fucking really excited.
I'm really pumped because everyone else that we've had on the podcast, you know, bit energetic, quite animated.
Sprightly. Nice people we've had so far.
Positive.
Real friendly types.
Yeah.
Who are we fucking talking? Give us a list.
This is the first time a guest has come in and immediately told us about the person he roused on the train before he got there. I just had to go at a cunt on a train for talking on the quiet carriage. It's Luke Heggie.
Yes.
G'day, mate. How are you?
You're talking like I'm wrong in that situation.
No, absolutely fucking
and
agree
he's
with
somehow
you.
the victim.
But I've just realised I'm a real soft... Like, I keep seeing people do things that I never even fucking considered possibilities. Like, I didn't know that you could just go up to a person and just go, fuck off, or whatever. Like, I would just never even think.
Yeah.
I would just go, well, that's
you
annoying.
do it more as you get older, I think. I don't really do it. I'm not a confrontational type, but I was trying to read, and he's fucking 2 seats from me talking top of his tits on his phone.
Yeah.
So, fuck this. No.
You're like, I'm trying to read the Kama Sutra in peace now. I'm on the train.
Really taking in the pictures.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good. It's good that people like you are out there.
You'd think so. I didn't get a round of applause or anything. It's just like,
well, it's a quiet
if
carriage,
anything,
mate.
people are looking at me going,
They did the Auslan claps with the fingers because it's the quiet carriage.
Clicking. Like at your gigs for your poetry.
My gigs. Oh, we're fucking on here.
Red hot. Luke Heggie is on the podcast.
What a treat. There we go. Good to have you, mate. Thank you very much for coming on in.
Oh, it's a pleasure. I'll just change the world through stories.
Yeah. The great Podcape Studios that we're recording in.
So I saw that on the sign out the front. That's why I'm saying that. Don't accuse me of being a bit of a whatever.
I'll tell you a little
just
something.
Quoting it.
I mean, the boss is out there at the moment, but the logo is 2 AirPods.
Mm-hmm.
But if you look at the AirPods closely enough, they actually just look like 2 dicks.
Ah.
I'll show you afterwards. But
I love a
little bit of phallic
post-purchase dissonance logo that people put a lot of effort into and put all over their letterhead and everything. Yeah. That's just a man with a boy at his waist level. Well, like what the fuck?
What's that one? That's like Stuart House or something.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, what's been going on in our life, Shad? What's been going on in your life, Heggie? What have you been doing lately?
Not much. Just a bit of touring, bit of regional touring coming up.
Where you been?
Just organising that. Nowhere yet. I'm just doing it.
Oh, great.
I'm just announcing it and getting abused online for it, which I enjoy.
Oh, that's good.
Fucking luck coming to Albury, cunt. It's just you fucking lefty piece of shit, that sort of thing. So
Yeah, nice.
What? Yeah, it's
that's
confusing,
awesome.
but good. Just fielding the abuse online at the moment.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Well, we've actually been dishing out a bit of abuse lately.
Yeah.
In our regional touring.
You'd be proud of this because you're a long-term bullier.
Fucking hang on. Yeah.
But you love it. You're
I enjoy the art of it.
Yeah, you're an admirer of the art.
Yeah.
A Hall of Famer, I would say.
Man, it's got its place.
Yeah, I'd put you up there.
It's always worked for me. It's always improved my position, if anyone wants to know.
Well, we were doing some high-level bullying on our little road trip to some shows this past week.
Mm-hmm.
We were
in Wagga Wagga.
In Wagga on a lineup, or on a festival lineup that had us sharing accommodation with a clown.
Is this person going to be listening to this?
Maybe.
Okay.
No, probably not.
So I should really get stuck into the online bullying now.
Yeah. We're following all forms.
We did share accommodation with the clown. So it was myself, you,
Yeah.
Jake, that we do the show with, and the clown.
The clown.
In the house. Now,
We'll stay referring to him as the clown.
For kin.
And also, full transparency, very nice fella. But after a few beers, all clowns are fair game, I think.
Yeah.
And few beers for you, or he had a few?
No, we had
they're
a
usually
few
sober
beers.
because they're weird.
They can't be trusted. I feel that's the thing.
Yeah,
That's
and they
why a
know
lot
that.
of clown performers are sober because they can't be trusted when they have a few drinks.
Well, the sober guy with a bunch of drunk people, that's
Yeah.
fucking sus anyway.
Yeah,
massively.
absolutely.
Yeah, huge.
But yeah, we turned up to the accommodation. We didn't realise we were sharing it with anyone. And then we got to the front door and then we saw the size 18 shoes at the... No, not really. Not really. But anyway, we found out that the clown was there.
I was like, bunk beds. Is that bad?
No, it was like 4 bedrooms.
Oh, okay.
But there was just like the bag and we go, oh, fuck,
To be
someone
fair,
else
he
is
was
here.
sharing with about 50 of his mates.
Yeah.
He's
right.
coming out the door.
You had a VW in there.
Yeah. But yeah, we had a fucking skinful and we started talking shit about this clown and making fun of him. And Jake sang, just out of nowhere, he just sings, today, I hope it is the day Mr. Clown fingers you, or something.
Yeah.
It was something about
Yeah.
a clown, like sexually assaulting you.
Naturally. Yep.
And then we just spent fucking hours writing this Wonderwall parody about clowns.
Yes.
And
Have you laid it down yet?
yeah, oh man, we're hoping to.
Well, you got to perform it at a show.
I performed it live at a show.
Oh, you
last
did
night
it?
on a panel.
Oh, my goodness.
On a panel, they asked me. I mean, I'm very publicly slandering this clown, but fucking hell. And we were trying to keep it a secret, and then we bumped into Dan Simpson and we told him about the clown story. And then the clown walked up to the group of us, and we kind of went, "Oh fuck, here he goes."
Yeah.
And then Dan goes, "Hey man, they've just written a parody song about you."
Yeah.
you fucking cunt.
Oh, he's a dauber, mate. I wouldn't tell him anything.
Unbelievable. And
Yeah.
then you've got to try to convince the clown that the clown parody song is about a different clown
that we met recently.
clown we met
Yeah.
recently.
And shared
But we had a
accommodation with.
fucking cracking time. So how about this for a bit of lyricism that myself and Jake Smith put together? So this is what we got so far. So this is to the tune of Wonderwall. Here we go. Today, I hope it is the day you decide clowning's not for you. Bit
Nice.
of a good start.
All right.
By now, you should have thrown out that massive bloody pair of shoes.
Great.
Because I don't believe that anybody's nose should be red like you, you stupid clown. Now, this is where things start heating up. This is a cracking verse. Here we go.
Okay.
Backbeat, the car out on the street saw 11 of your mates get out. I saw the flower just before turn into a water spout. Because I don't believe that animals should be made from balloons, you fucking clown. And then the last little bit. And all the jokes you could have wrote by writing. Instead of wasting your time unicycling. There are many things your mum and dad would prefer you do than be a clown. And we were singing this to this poor cunt all night,
Fuck.
trying to go to sleep. We're Wonderwall and on the turfs, having a wonderful
Right.
time. But, you know, if clowning is your thing,
Well, clowning's lost all those skills. Like, did he do all those things? Like an actual
Well, that's-
old skill? That's old clowning.
that was the
New
argument.
clowning's just funny faces.
There was a whole lot of going, I don't wear overall, I don't do any of that stuff.
Yeah.
But then
Well,
the
call
funny
yourself a
part,
fucking clown then.
Yeah. The irony's kind of lost on the clown, I think.
yeah, but I mean, very funny,
Yeah.
very funny to bully a clown.
So
And then watching him slam the door shut, but it's a mime, so it doesn't have any effect. In a glass case of emotion.
Yeah.
touching the walls.
Look, Heggie, you've done the show before. You
Yeah.
know how it is. We get a bunch of people to write down their cooked problems, put it in a bucket on stage. Myself, Pete, and special guests get very drunk and solve them with a 100% success rate. Guaranteed, never failed. What we've done here, mate, is the podcast version is us quite literally scraping the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
These are leftover problems from previous shows.
From previous shows I've been to, there's a lot of leftover problems.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
that show could go
Fucking
5
heaps.
hours.
Yeah.
People
Yeah,
are
well,
gluttonous. It's like
something in the
karaoke.
work.
People put 6 songs in. Yeah, I'll do all of them.
And you are,
But
you
fucking hang
do
on.
love a karaoke.
Yeah, but just do one. Not going to, you don't flood the bucket. If everyone got one, everyone would probably get one done who wanted
Actually,
to.
on that, I find that to be one of the more surprising parts of your personality is how much you like karaoke.
I think it's fucking funny.
'Cause
Yeah,
everything-
You also love performing.
Oftentimes, things you continually things I think you would fucking hate,
Yeah.
you seem to love.
Like?
French people.
I fucking hate them.
Hated one. I married one as a gag.
Yeah.
But like karaoke, I would in my head before I met you, I'd think he would fucking hate people that do karaoke, and you love it. There's no one in my life that wants to do karaoke more than you.
Oh, I'm like once a year, dickhead. Like it's not I don't go out and do it.
You don't do it outside of the fringe?
No.
I find that very hard to believe.
Yeah, I feel
I'll
like
do it
you're
with
out
you
there.
idiots
I
once.
reckon-
Mate, actually once with Maloney.
Yeah, right.
Twice in the
reckon-
last year I've done that.
Every
It's
time,
about a once a
every
year
time I
thing.
see you do a gig, you go, "Oh, I've got to run home and get the kids." And I go,
Bullshit.
What-
This is
what's
also
that?
the same guy that used the end of his shows as practice sessions for his mandolin playing.
Oh,
or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
This bloke would hate to fucking go to karaoke recreationally outside of the festival.
Yeah.
But
You're
you
also
love
the
it.
kind of guy that I thought would see someone playing a mandolin and be like, gay guitar.
Fucking
But you love
continually surprises me.
Okay.
And
well, sorry.
the fucking don't apologise. I'm just saying I'm glad you got a little thing you like.
Yeah, all right. I know where this is going. Yeah, go on. All right.
But he loves
Writing
it.
a little
Loves a bit
song
of
about
karaoke.
him now, are you?
Yeah. Karaoke cunt. He's in there.
But yeah, these are the leftover problems. So we've just got them compiled here to solve them with you, mate. So
And when we say bottom of the
Simple.
barrel, I mean fucking
the worst.
a lot of these are from the last time you did the show. We were in
Yeah.
Adelaide,
Yeah.
and we're talking 11:30 weekend crowd in Adelaide. So
Yeah.
the bottom of that barrel is fucking
Yeah.
low. It's a big barrel,
Yeah.
you know. So
Yeah, they're a bit special.
bit special, but we've gone through and we've tailored some of these to you.
Oh,
frankly.
okay. You've doctored the actual problems or just pulled out ones that are
No, we just
specifically
things we pull out and we go,
good?
well, that's fucking got our mate written all over it.
Right, all right.
Fair bit
Hit
of
me.
rousing on the quiet carriage energy coming out of this, I think. So let's get stuck in. First problem of the day, Shad Wicker. Here we go.
All right. First one. What's an appropriate age to start calling female service workers darling?
Ooh.
Something tells
It's
me
not-
you were doing this at 14.
It's not...
G'day, darling. Just
Oh, it's darling. Yeah, it's mine, darling. You're better off with sweet cheeks or toots at that age. But like, it's not necessarily an age thing. It's also a
Yeah.
class thing.
Yeah.
You can be like fucking proper lower class and get away with it, or real upper. Us in the middle, hard to get
We don't
away
get
with.
it.
Oh,
darling.
I see what you're saying.
Like
yeah,
you,
for sure.
none of us three would get away with that.
That's kind of true with a lot of things, hey, because like the mullet's like that. Like it's a poor thing, but then the private school rich kids also rock the
All the
mullet.
fucking
Yeah.
But
AFL
middle class
rich
seems
boys.
to try.
It's a weird. We're fucking shit in Australia with that though. Like rich people. Well, I mean, they always commandeer things that belong to the poor, but usually once poor people start doing something, the rich will go, in history, they're like, oh, fuck, we're not doing that anymore. Poor people are doing it. Fucking yuck.
Yeah.
It's the opposite way here for things like
Yeah,
mullets and that.
100%. Yeah, it's
So-
like
and
cool to be
Darlin,
poor.
Darlin's like an East End London sort of thing, isn't it?
Mm.
And real rich old people can do it.
What's your
Rich
like?
people can do what the fuck they want.
Do you have like
An
what's-
age?
No, what's your preferred like? If you don't do Darlin, what do you do?
I just say right now or something. Rather than,
Oi, cunt.
I think it's gone. I think service is nearly gone anyway. But fucking that stuff. Like I was in a shop not long ago and I just got completely ignored by the young people talking to each other. Supposed to be serving. I said, "Are you serving?" And this girl goes, "I'm saying goodbye to my friend." Like,
Oh.
she's saying goodbye to a friend who's leaving a shift. I said, "I don't give a fuck. I was just asking if you're serving." I had a big box of fruit and shit, and like standing there like an asshole. No one waiting. Like I was, that fucking annoyed me.
Yeah,
You're not calling people like that, darling, but I think.
that deserve a Darlin.
But even call the manager, you get called a Karen and shit. Like you can't. It's all complaining's finished because it's been maligned as Karenish.
Yeah. Have you rat bitch mole still got the tills open?
Yeah. I'd put it up as time goes on. It's probably 80 now.
You reckon it's going higher?
It's going higher than it used to be.
Inflation's
Yeah.
affecting it.
Yeah. 20 years ago, it's probably 60. Like it's gone with the
I'd
age.
agree.
Like I'll be 60 fucking quicker than you know it, and I won't be saying that. Like you'll be fucking.
So do you think
yelled
the
at.
intent behind this is like they're trying not to be rude? So are they saying like, oh, I instinctively want to say darling, but I'm worried it's going to be taken
Yeah,
as
'cause
rude?
it's-
Is that sort of the
Yeah,
subtext?
I'd
I think
say
you have
so.
to be so innocuous and so doddery and old that there's no way you could try and root the service stuff.
Yeah,
There's no, that's
Yeah.
out of the question.
think that's
like
absolutely
proper
right.
walking
The
stick or something.
flirtation's completely off.
Yeah.
limits,
Hello, darling.
yeah.
But having
Oh,
said
darling.
that, like young people in wheelchairs, it can be creepy them doing it too because it's there's still if you can no longer get a stiffy, darling's on the table.
Yeah, that's right. It's not an age thing.
That is absolutely the answer. Can you get an erection? And that's right. And then I think that applies to woman from youth to
Yeah.
all
Well,
ages can
women
say
all
darling.
can
Hello,
say
darling.
darling.
Sweetheart. That's
Well,
always on the table.
yeah.
Love.
It's
Love.
pretty much your fucking 2,000 cigarettes a day woman who's calling people like us darling. Like it's not, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
when I used to work for the radio station in Cairns, when I used to go and get the fucking pies and shit for Pie Day Friday, I'd have all the fucking old ladies every single week. I'd been going to this pie
Yeah,
shop
yeah,
to pick
yeah.
up pies every week for 3 years, and I got the same thing every single time. Nah, darling, you're right. Come on through, darling. You're right. Come into the back.
Yeah.
Don't worry. And I'm like, I'm already fucking halfway there, Doris. Like, I'm walking back. Yeah, you're right, darling.
And they're fine because they can't get stiffies.
They
Like no one
cannot
blinks
get
an eye. You
stiffies.
don't care. It's nice.
Yeah, it's not about age. It's about whether you can get it hard or not.
And I couldn't call him darling back because I had a stiffy at the time. But I feel like, again, this is the surprising thing about you because things I learned. I would think that you would love being rude to service workers as
Not
a bit
at
of
all.
fun,
I've
but
been
you're
one.
the opposite.
I find it embarrassing when I'm with someone who's rude to service workers.
Yeah, it
I
sucks.
fucking hate it. And some comedians, the soft little fuckheads, have never had a job, let alone a service one.
Yeah,
And they're rude to staff, and I go and apologise and tip and shit. I can't fucking stand it.
yeah,
And don't ever eat with them again.
yeah.
I fucking hate it. Like
Yeah,
it's
the
it's,
worst.
Yeah, it's awful. That's bullying, but not for fun. That's bullying for status.
Yeah,
I do
yeah,
it for
that's a
fun.
good
We
point.
should all just do it for fun.
Yeah, although the
You know?
clowning was definitely for status and fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit of subtle disrespect to a friend is one of the more funny things you can do in life.
Yeah.
The
I think
best.
you'll enjoy this. I used to have a mate who was a nurse.
dead now.
He was a nurse.
A man.
Yeah, bloke nurse.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I used to. Yeah.
Less surprise next time, maybe.
Yeah. So we'll just keep those eyebrows just sort of not moving next time that I say that. Nearly shot your eyebrows to the back of your neck. But yeah, male nurse, and I used to call him a medicine waitress.
Yeah, great.
And he
great.
fucking hated it.
Great.
Yeah, but you're just like a medicine waitress, aren't you?
Yeah.
Just sort of taking the medicine between doctors with your sweet little ass and your scrubs.
Get over here with my pills, darling.
But yeah, I think you're absolutely right that if you can't get a stiffy, you're allowed to say darling to service workers.
There you
Yeah.
go. Done it
Done it
again.
Next problem. Here we go.
Oh, this is right up your alley, Heggie.
This is right up your alley and out your alley. How do I fart without anyone noticing? Mine are loud.
Now, you are quite effective
What?
at farting without people noticing
What do you mean?
because you literally cupcake Jake, the other person who's part of our show.
Oh.
Like,
Oh,
you
you're acting
sneak
like he
those.
hasn't done it to me.
No,
he
I know
nearly
he
made me
does.
vomit with one.
I
That
witnessed
is true.
that.
I did
But
witness
that-
that.
One
that's
of the
in all-
angriest responses I've ever seen to anything happen publicly.
It
Fucking
was
fuming.
fucking unbelievable.
Yeah,
that
and I
was
mean, but
like
that's
rotten. That,
Proper
like,
poor gut health coming
Yeah,
out of this fella.
it was.
It's beers, durries, and
Well,
late
smelled
Later.
like,
nights.
smelled like fucking cancer or something. It was fucking unbelievable. And he must have known it. Like, it would nearly burn his hand.
Yeah, when the cupcake in his finger fell off, dangling by a thread.
But
But
I mean-
you're a purveyor of fine farts. I think you're
Yeah,
one
I'm
of
in
the
a
great
WhatsApp
farters.
fart group.
Yeah, well, that I don't know anyone
Now-
else that has this.
yeah, because I've
Pretty good.
I've heard about the WhatsApp fart group. I think mutual mate Emma Zaman, I think's in this WhatsApp fart
She's not
group
in
as
it.
well.
I send her a
She's not
few
in it. You send her a
offcuts
few
every now and then.
offcuts, some of the highlights. But I was randomly
Scraps
flicking
from the table.
through. I was flicking through reels, and there's I think like Scottish. I think.
Oh, Mickey Bartlett.
Yeah, Mickey Bartlett was on a podcast.
He's in it. He's appalling.
Yeah,
He looks
and he was
like he'd
talking
be.
about. He just goes, "I'm in a fart WhatsApp group with a couple of comedians," and then he played a couple, and I was like, "I bet this is Luke Heggie
Yeah, yeah.
on this fucking podcast."
He played a classic on there, it must be said. Pretty good. Quite proud. I got a lot of heat off that.
Quite
the fart
literally.
yeah.
What?
Mickey looks like he'd be a great like his diet's appalling. He's a big man. You think, fuck, Woodland's in the group and he is unbelievable. You
Yeah.
think he's got a bit of the Sean Woodlands about him, and yet so embarrassing. Like
So
Dainty.
Mickey will put a dainty little one and you go, or a lot of Mickey deleted. Like he's too embarrassed to send it.
Where like the three dots appear.
Yeah.
Like he's sending, and then you send something, and it's 30 seconds long, and you go, "Oh, just say, don't worry about it." Then
How did this? Who started this group?
I think me and Cam Knight started it.
Yeah, right.
And then Woodland's just an absolute animal. Background of his, you hear a lot of, "Oh, Sean," or "Yo, Dad, oh, Dad," yeah, that sort of thing.
He's got an
He knows
audience
it.
for each one.
Yeah, he
That's
doesn't care.
fantastic.
He'll cock.
back end of the recording, you go, "Sir, this is the quiet carriage.
Yeah.
That's far too loud."
Well, having said that, like on any carriage or a bus or something, you just fart away now. Everyone's got earphones.
That's true.
It'd be only you and the driver who'd hear that. Like
Yeah.
you're fine.
Yeah, but the thing
As
about
long as
fart's
you're not-
got other elements to it.
Cocking it. Yeah, no one's going to know who it was unless you're
I suppose
cocking
so.
legs or cupcaking. You're fine. No one's going to know who it is. You start looking around and stuff.
Yeah,
We've
right.
that just reminded me. We've just had a group chat. We've been added to recently, a WhatsApp chat that's fucking exceptional, called Your Dad.
Oh yeah.
Are you familiar with this? It's like an old Scottish thing where it's like they're not like your mum jokes, but it's like your
Oh,
dad.
I've done this
just
with Sloss.
saying about how
Yeah.
pathetic your dad is.
Yeah, but you're just saying your dad, and then you can just rip in.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
some of them are
Guys have-
fucking like they're so funny.
Yeah.
What's some of the ones that like Pinder has been fucking sending in as being? I like this one. This is Pinder's wife said, "Your dad's favorite bit of the zoo is the birds," which is like. But you go like nothing. But that's the one. The ones that make me laugh. It's like it's not illegal or immoral or bad or
Yeah,
anything. It's just like
it's
you wouldn't
just
want your dad
shit
to be
house.
like.
Yeah.
Like I put this one. Your dad runs up the stairs on all fours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All that
And
sort
you
of
can do
business.
whatever insult you want when it's your dad.
Your
It's
dad
good.
sleeps in a big shirt with no jocks on.
That's great.
As far as
Fucking
farting, like
incredible.
just grow up and do it. Who cares?
Just rip
Like,
in. Get
You
'em
want
out there.
you want to be sneakier, basically. You want people to look around and go, "Who the fuck did that?" Well, that's just
Yeah. Yeah, I
It's
wonder
a
if it was the
duplicity
guy
I-
with his
I
phone right
object
up
to.
against his asshole.
yeah.
Yeah, so why do you have a road mic on a pole bent
Yeah,
around
yeah,
your
yeah.
own back?
You got to be careful because I wear reading glasses now, and if I'm wake
they
up in the
fog
morning,
up.
no, if you get the wrong person, if someone sends you a WhatsApp, it's the only reason I use WhatsApp. It's occasionally someone from overseas will send you WhatsApp or Zaman or someone. And you're like,
Yeah.
oh, that wouldn't matter with her. But like, you could send it to a fucking mother support group or something from school. You don't know.
Yeah.
If you look at it, think, yeah, it's called a bit. Ours is called a bit more choke. Hey, that's a bit more choke, I'm sure.
It was like my mother's the kids big up. So is everyone cool for the kids to bring their lunchboxes tomorrow?
Well, actually, Sean did it. He did it to
Really?
like a mother's tuck shop group or some shit, some school.
Wow. Don't forget
yeah.
to put $10 in coins in your kids' lunch. Fuck off, Beryl. Pack lunch. Fuck off.
You do occasionally. Sometimes you think, I haven't spoken to such and such for a while. I'd send them a fart, and they'll just take it the wrong way. Like you don't know. Some people
Oh,
are
yeah.
disgusted. You know those
Yes.
fucking people. You think you know people,
Mm.
and then you do something like that, and they're like, "This is the most disgusting thing." It's like calling someone cunt or something.
Yes.
Like,
yeah.
and
Goes
they
either way.
fire right up about
Yeah,
it. You
for
go,
sure.
"Well, I thought I knew you. It's
Yeah.
over. We're no
Yeah, if
longer
I can't
friends.
rip ass in
Sorry."
front of you, then what the fuck's the point of
Yeah.
this friendship?
Yeah, that's true. And that's what this person needs to think about. You know, it's who you're farting around. Why don't you want these people to listen? Are they
Yeah.
really your mates?
Are you that untrustworthy?
Yeah.
Like, you believe in yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Bit
Fucking-
of confidence, mate.
Stop being a sneak.
We've done it
Don't
again.
again.
That was so unenthusiastic. We've done it again. Yeah.
Yeah, we've done it again.
Sorry.
Mate, the sound's going in post,
Yeah.
mate.
Yeah.
Oh, you
The sound goes
put that
in
in.
post, yeah.
Oh, great!
Yeah, we don't have to worry about it. Ta-da!
Yeah.
Like at the basketball, the whoosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can make it happen
That's a-
whenever we want. Do it now, Shad. See? Just happened.
Okay,
It went ta-da.
I'll never know.
Our little secret. We do our little ta-das quietly.
Yeah.
Our little quiet.
We got a little WhatsApp group where we just do a little ta-das.
Send
into it.
ta-das into it. Ta-da. Okay, here we go. Next problem. I don't like... This one feels fucking very pointed to you. I don't like a lot of people. How do I not get lonely?
Just fucking don't start reading books. Who cares? You think you're nicer than me and shit? Like this is where we're standing. This
Hey,
is
we
why you're
never
saying
said
this,
that.
and you like a lot of people. No, you fucking don't. You like very slightly more tthan I do, perhaps.
Who do you
If
think
you're
likes the
lucky.
most people sitting in this room?
Individual people or types of people that we've stereotyped.
Well,
into?
yeah, okay.
If it's types of people, one of us. If it's individual...
It sounds like someone self-confessing how racist they are. I like heaps of people as long as they're white.
I didn't want to have to say it.
But yeah, I mean, you probably would have a larger network.
That sounds good and everything.
When you're as
but
bashful as I am, you got to be nice to people.
funnily enough,
okay,
if
that's
you
all right.
get around acting like you don't need friends,
Yeah.
friends will appear. People fucking find that. Like it's not negging necessarily. It's not deliberately doing. You
A
can't
lack of
feign that.
desperation.
Yeah, if you're desperately looking for friends, you're a fucking loser. Like you're a fucking reject.
Yeah.
And I know COVID brought this on, how soft all these fucking ponces are with, oh, but I don't know how to go out anymore. I don't know how to talk to people. Fucking,
Yeah.
like they've probably been looking for an excuse to be a fucking victim at some stage. Perfect for
Yeah.
them to go, oh no, I can't leave the house anymore. Fuck off. Like,
Yeah.
I know where we are now. You say hello to a woman in a bar, the police get called, all that. So I know. I get it. I'm not a fucking Neanderthal. But you're still allowed to make friends with people in other sneaky ways.
Just you at the pub, kiddo, darling. Woo! Sorry,
Took
we've
one
just
thanks
been.
to it, yeah.
Yeah, we don't even have to call. We've just been sitting outside since you walked in. We knew you were going to do something when you got in there. Just waiting for you to approach some poor member of the public.
Thankfully, I missed all that bullshit, so it's not, it's not an issue for me.
You
But
can't just.
You can't even say
You can't do anything anymore. You can't just go and cupcake a woman sitting there reading a book by herself and not go to fucking jail. It's disgusting.
yeah, I know. You can't just walk up, punch them in the thigh, and call them a poofter when they cry. That's what's happened. They don't like it.
Oh god.
Basically, this, and I assume all the problems are going to be like this. Don't stop being a fucking reject.
Yeah.
Just don't be a fucking loser.
It's kind
Try
of
to get-
funny, like what your example there of going, like when you don't want any mates, all of a sudden you'll get some mates. It's
Yeah.
kind of like the opposite of that. What's that thing? The secret. Everyone's all about like manifesting shit,
Oh yeah.
and you're like in the opposite realm. You're like, don't
Yeah.
anti-manifest.
Well, fuck off.
Yeah.
Like go to a busy pub and start reading a manifesto. People probably come up and start talking to you.
Yeah.
What?
I
Fuck
see you're
off.
interested.
I'm busy. Yeah.
We've got a group. Actually, we're all getting together.
Yeah, you can. I mean, you'll go through patches in your youth where it's hard to meet women and all that sort of thing. I think you can preempt it. Just walk up and start telling them to fuck off before you've even met them. So, look, I don't know who you are, but fuck off. I'm busy over here, all right? See what
No,
happens.
I got to go and talk to
It'd
this
probably
nice
be great.
stranger. Yeah, I can change him. I reckon. I can get over there.
Mate, that's some solid advice.
Angry
All right.
cunt on the quiet carriage. I want to go and
Yeah.
meet his mate.
yeah. That's the part of the story he didn't tell us. The guy was just coming over to see how his day was.
No, he wasn't. He was talking real hard and fast on his phone.
You got your notepad there. How to kill a cunt on a train. Written out. Dot point brainstorming.
Yeah, just doing a really big print, like I'm right. Just
Just writing it in reverse.
how to
so
kill
it can
someone, get
reflect
it.
off the
Full psychopath behaviour.
Oh, all right, we're
We've
done,
done it
again. I feel like all the
Yeah,
problems
done
are
it
going to be
again.
solved by saying they're losers.
Just don't be a loser.
How
Here
do
we
I
go.
make money while I sleep?
Ooh.
That's
Now,
a
you'd
good
be
problem.
huge on passive income. One would
I
imagine.
mean, stopping short of letting people root you. I don't know. I don't
Letting
know.
people root you. I'm gonna.
So,
hey guys,
I'd-
I'm just popping in for a nap.
You may have to edit
You've got
that.
an hour.
Edit around that. Make it sound like it.
I've just had a couple of
wasn't-
Xanax. Go for your life.
Yeah.
Leave your money in the jar.
Yeah, like an honesty,
You wake up in the morning, there's heaps of cash in it.
like an honesty box at a fruit stand on the side of the road, where it's like $1 per apple. Wake up with $60 and $60 and a limp.
Fucking apple in your mouth. Oh, man, that's fucking grim.
God,
This
this is a real rough Snow White story. I'm going for a nap in the woods. And rent's due next week. So whatever you guys need, I'll just be there.
Oh, fucking hell.
I know you started talking about passive income or some shit. I resent people who go for that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Just greed. It's just out and out, but like proud middleman greed shit.
Mhm.
That's do some fucking work. Like what do you want to make money when you sleep? Just have a good night's sleep, get up and go to work.
Well, you
Who's
know
gonna
what?
fuck?
I've seen this on like lives where there's people that go to bed and they've got like they're live streaming. They've got like a sign above them, and it's like because they like donate. People donate through live streams.
I
on
think
like
I know
TikTok
what you're
or
about to
whatever.
say here. Yeah.
What, you're watching these people sleep?
Yeah, so people like they watch them sleep, and then it's like if you donate X amount of money or some kind of like fucking emoji thing or whatever.
Where it's like you disrupt their
Is
sleep.
this
Yeah.
famous people?
no,
No,
it's like
like-
just like TikTok people.
I think
And
I've
they're just
seen
in
this.
bed, and then it's like I don't know, they're like I think it's like galaxies or something, and it's like you donate money or whatever, and it'll make something happen to them while they sleep. So it might be like a bucket of water dumps on them, or
Oh, okay.
music,
Or like an air horn will just go like, bam, scare them away.
just wake them up, and
You can
shit.
fuck
Oh,
with them
right.
for
So they're quite literally.
Oh, that's
trying to
not
make
too
money while
bad
they
then if it's
sleep.
practical jokes and shit on them.
Yeah, but
I
they know
thought
it's
it was
happening.
just I'm a great person. Watch me sleep and give me money.
Yeah.
Well, that's
No.
fucking insane.
At least they're willing to put themselves through a little discomfort or something. They're earning it in
That's
some
kinda
way. They're
working.
fucking up their night's sleep or whatever, but they're doing something for it. you know?
Yeah,
They're
that's
doing
like
something,
working
bare
while you
minimum.
sleep.
Japanese game show style.
Yeah, exactly. It's exactly like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. As far as passive income goes, get fucked. Just have a job, do some work, shut your fucking hole. Stop trying to rip people off. Man, it's fucked. It's just great. Like the middleman
Why do you
things.
immediately go to rip people off? Like the person's not. It's like could have been a legitimate business. They just go to bed and it sells overnight or something.
Well,
You're
it's
like,
not
nah, you're
legitimate,
ripping
is
them
it?
off.
It's not legitimate.
Yeah, right.
If you're not working, it's not fucking legitimate. That's why, I mean, we'll go back to it. If you're not getting rooted in your sleep, you're not working. You're not
Make
working.
Australia great again.
Why should you earn money while someone else is out there working? This is like those pricks who invent middleman things that people are out dying on bicycles and fucking, making music for a cent and shit. They're the ones working for the pricks who are sleeping, making millions.
Well, that's true. This
They
is
should
kind
get
of like the people
fucking
that run certain
bashed.
festivals in this country that we won't name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably asleep right now. They wouldn't hear this. They're asleep. Spending our money somehow in their sleep.
I actually saw a video recently of it's like a real estate sign, and it said like, call us 24/7.
For real estate.
It's like on a real estate house,
Oh,
available to call 24/7. If I'm
That
sleeping,
is-
call me, whatever. And there's just this drunk bloke calling, and the guy wakes up.
You want a house?
Hello, hello, and he goes, "Caught you! You're fucking sleeping! I fucking caught you, man! I knew you guys fucking sleep. I can hear it in your voice. You're fucking sleeping."
Who the fuck's calling it after midnight
Yeah, I'll
for
tell
real
you what,
estate?
If someone's ringing a real estate agent to sell a house at 1 a.m., they've killed someone.
Yeah.
Or they've just
Someone's
got
dead.
They just got a feature. I'm gonna buy a fucking house. I'm gonna deposit a house.
Just hearing it in the
now.
background.
Yeah.
The coins are popping up.
Feature.
Yeah. Oh, chilly. In the background, like, I need a house. I need a house now.
I've just won $6,000. How much are houses?
Yeah,
But yeah,
Alright.
I think as far as like a practical solution, I think that fucking doing that live stream thing where people can fuck with your sleep is probably the best way to make money while you sleep.
Or
Or
the honesty,
alternatively,
But you're kind of damning yourself because if you're
Yeah.
successful, you're not getting sleep.
Yeah.
Like if I had money, I'd dump buckets of water all night on someone. They're not sleeping. They're
Yeah,
going to have to
true.
sleep some other time,
Yeah.
probably
It
during
really-
the day when they
the-
should be working.
Really, the only solution is our original solution, which is pop a couple of Xanax, put an honesty bucket next to your bed, and let people
And
go-
just hope that
go
people
to
are
town.
honest.
Yeah,
or to make a call
The sort
back
of people
to
who do that are
Yeah.
generally fairly honest.
Like
in my
if you wake,
experience.
imagine if you're like on the other side of it, waking up and seeing heaps of money and walking with a limp, but waking up and not seeing much money and
No
walking
money?
with a limp.
Oh,
you're kinda like,
yeah.
"Oh, rough day at the office.
Coins.
That is tough. Yeah, I absolutely understand what you mean.
But you know,
Yeah, leaving yourself wide open, just going fucking
Yeah,
20
wide.
cents.
Well, you got to leave a square tapper now. No one's got cash, so they have to.
yeah.
People give themselves fucking refunds and shit while you're comatose. Like,
Everyone's going to say no to the tip too.
yeah.
And it's like those people that get angry of like, oh, he won't accept legal tender. I'm trying to fuck him in his sleep, and he won't take. He won't
He's
take
got
a
no
20.
change. I've only got 100. Yeah.
So I just shoved some coins in his ass and that was it. I left.
All right, we've done it
Right,
again.
done it
Yeah,
again.
we've done that again.
You consider yourself a working class man.
I'm not.
The way you've been talking, you've been talking.
Oh, okay.
A lot of buddy yahooing about get a real job, Mr. Comedian.
Yeah,
but...
I was. I've left those filthy fucking pieces of shit behind me now. I still
Enjoy
respect
building
them a
your
lot.
wall, fuckwits. I'm going to go and make some poetic prose.
Man, every fucking year I used to just before going off to festivals, you go through a pair of boots a year labouring, they're fucked. Boy, they're just clapped out. I would slam my work boots into the skip and go, see you later, cunts. I'll fucking never see you again, you fucking losers. And then walk off. And 2 months later, brand new boots back there going, can I do some work, please? Didn't go as well as I thought. 10 years I did that. So-
How long ago
That's
did you
fucking
finally hang up the boots?
Oh, maybe 2 years now, I reckon.
Yeah,
2 years
right.
ago, yeah.
And was it the same ritual or did you know that time?
I didn't do it. Like, that's how you know. It's like, yeah.
You're like, I'll see you next week.
It's like Red in Shawshank. You walk in and go, well, I'm probably not rehabilitated. Fuck you. And then you get out. As soon as you stop making a big song and dance, it's all right.
And now you make a living doing song and dance.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
beautiful.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Great clowning workshop you got on the weekend as well.
the basics of mime with Luke Heggie.
This problem says, I'm stuck in a shit retail job and can't get an apprenticeship.
How does that work? I don't know about how not to get an apprenticeship. Like, how
Well,
do you
when
not get one?
I was expecting the shock out of you to come from can't to get an apprenticeship.
I know.
Like,
I've met a lot of apprentices. I don't know how
It
you
seems
don't
easy
get
to
one.
get.
Like,
Yeah.
If the people I've seen have got them, then I don't know how you fucking wrote that.
Yeah.
Like, it is entry level being a human.
It quite literally is entry level.
Even
by
then,
title.
no, but being a human, being a
Yeah.
fucking bloke,
yeah,
you can get one.
yeah. Have
Yeah.
eyes.
Maybe
Maybe
you're not-
forward.
I don't
Breathe.
know.
Yeah.
You got the job. Here's
Maybe
your
you're not
$3
an
an hour.
apprentice entrepreneur or something you want to do, but
Yeah.
apprenticeships, they're fucking handing them
Mate,
out.
there'd be a plumber somewhere that's willing.
Absolutely.
You can dig a ditch.
I don't know how that's how. I'd love to meet whoever the fuck wrote this because that is ridiculous.
Yeah. And it's kind of, I wonder What apprenticeship do you reckon they're looking for if they're working in a shit retail job? Because like I find it hard
A
to
soft
believe
one
that
where they
if-
don't have to do much work, I'd
yeah,
say.
because I find it hard to believe they're looking to become like one of the the 3 pillar trades kind of thing, like your sparky, your plumber, or the other one,
Carpenter.
construction, carpenter. There you go.
Then-
Like
yeah.
they're
You
not
can
looking
get
to
one.
do the ones they want. They want whatever.
There's
it
some
is.
fucking rejects.
What are
as
the piss
apprentices.
poor apprenticeships?
Unbelievable.
What can you get an apprenticeship for in Australia?
Hairdresser
Personally?
apprentice?
Actually, no. Hairdresser is probably the most ridiculous.
Got to be a hairdressing apprentice.
I got
That's
a,
Which
I, got
means you sweep hair off the floor for 2 years.
I went and got a
Nuts.
haircut in Melbourne at the apprenticeship joint
Mm-hmm.
just to help out
You
some
said-
students.
Just give me what you got, please.
Yeah, fuck. Well,
Straight
I
fringe,
thought
halfway up
straight
the
in there,
forehead,
10
thanks.
minutes later, I'm walking out, give them $10. That's it.
Yeah.
Nah, took fuck. This person's first ever haircut.
Nice.
And kind of
And that's the
thankful
one you
they
got
took.
now, eh?
Yeah, thankful they took their time, but also getting annoyed that it took fucking 2
Yes.
hours of sitting there. They kept getting the teacher over.
What's
I
the
don't know.
teacher saying?
I'll tell you what they're saying. They're saying
Gotta
things
do that.
like, there is a lot of ear hair there. You're going to have to get things like that.
Yeah, trying to distinguish what's head hair
Yeah.
and what's just
A
coming out.
man
the
of this
ears.
age, there's a lot of ear hair, so just be careful around that.
Would you like us to give you a fade on your back, sir?
Mate, you can become an
Yeah, that-
apprentice jockey.
Pardon?
That's harder to get into,
That
I
seems
reckon, than
tough.
any of them.
Maybe that's what they're looking at.
It's like
trying to get
apprentice model or something. You
Yeah.
fucking, it's preordained.
It'd
That.
be pretty funny too if you're like 6'8" and
Yeah.
you're like, I'd like to be an apprentice.
my dream.
jockey."
Yeah.
It's always been
just
my dream.
just the prerequisites.
Don't tell me I can't do it.
Can you come and be an apprentice jockey? Do you have a hard time talking to women?
Yeah.
Do you
Could
have
it-
to,
Yeah,
do you have to
Chelsea today,
stand
how
on?
many likes have you got? Yeah.
Is it like with jockeying?
Is it easy for you to
necessary?
get a beer at a pub?
Is it necessary to be short? Could you be real lanky, like proper lanky 6-footer?
No, you got to be
And
short.
do it? Why?
Let's have a look. What's the tall? I'm going to look this up.
Yeah,
The tallest
well,
jockey.
Well, who's successful? Like obviously there's some trying it. Fat jockeys do trotting and shit, don't
Jockey Jack Andrews made headlines last year as the world's tallest jockey. The Englishman stood 6'4",
they? There we go.
towered above the rest of the field, where the
How much does he
average
weigh?
jockey is 5'2".
How much do you weigh? Like it must be that is the fucking thing, not the height.
Yeah, it'd have to. Fuck,
It's
he
easy
looks.
to be light when you're little.
He actually, it like kind of looks crazy.
Has he still got that?
It looks kind of weird. Him.
Has he still got that fetusy face that a lot of them have? You know, they're sort of
Let's have a look. Let's fetusy face. Let's
yeah,
have a
they're
look.
not quite right, are they? What?
Fetusy face.
Yeah, that's awesome.
that sort of rat face that
I
pushed
did-
out.
mate.
A lot of them have that. I'm only
He
going by what I
does.
see in the sauna. I
He
don't.
does still have it.
Oh yes.
He's got it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
God, you're right.
they're
know what's
not.
crazy?
They're premature.
I said this to Jake the other day. I was like, I feel like there's only about 20 faces on the planet.
Yeah.
Don't you reckon? Like, I feel like whenever you see people, it's like generally everyone's just got like pretty
If
much
you had
similar
one of those,
face.
you know, those books where you can turn over the nose. And
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you had one of them with like 1,000 little
Yeah, but I reckon it's
leaves
not even
instead
that
of one,
many.
you could fucking make any face. out of that.
100%. I
Yeah.
reckon there's not that many different faces. And then he told me, he's like, haven't you ever heard of the rat face or frog face? Everyone either has a rat face or a frog face.
Oh.
You heard of that?
Okay, no, explain
What, rats
this.
out, frogs in?
So you've either got a rat face or a frog face when you look. So like Heggie, rat face.
How's that? Why is that?
Well, I don't
Well,
know
I
why,
reckon
but
it'd be
yes.
right.
You
Yeah,
fucking.
rat
It's because
face,
it's a bigger
right?
insult. You're
So
saying
what
that,
do you
you
reckon?
fuckhead.
Actually,
Head
hang on. This is what we should do. So,
Yeah.
okay,
I'll tell you.
no,
Frog face, rat face.
Yeah, I'm rat face, he's frog face.
Yeah.
I would have
Yeah.
agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%. And it's like, it makes
But why
so
is
much
that?
sense now.
Why
It's
does that?
because yours more round.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's the key. Is the
And I got a
roundness
mouthful
and
of flies.
nose.
But then there's other factors as well. There's like, cricket players are really good at batting. Their eyes are really close together, right? Like a fucking chicken. So there's also chickens and fish.
Share a monocle
Oh,
type.
Fish,
yeah,
chickens.
Yeah, that's a good.
And then there's your Wayne Rooney types. The face is all here. Like he's got a head,
Yeah.
big head, faces in this. All the features are in this one little area.
Yeah,
So
Like a
there's that as
bowling
well.
ball where the finger holes
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
That's where you're right.
yeah.
Eyes and mouth, bowling ball finger holes.
That's it. Yeah, he looks like when his face put together, someone pinched it just at the end just to zoom it out.
Yeah. Well, who are some other people that we could test the
Rat face, frog face.
rat
All right,
frog?
I'll
What,
get
can you
to-
put your face in and go, this is what is mine?
No, I guess it's
What-
just a
There must be
feeling.
someone who's done that, I don't know.
I'll just go Australian comedians.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then 1, 2, 3, and then say what you think and see if we're all agreed.
Okay.
Okay.
Just say the name.
Well, this is pretty easy. Will Anderson.
One,
Rat.
two-
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, rat.
1, 2, 3,
rat.
rat.
Yeah,
Sorry.
That was gonna be rat. Rat
Sorry.
face.
So you do the
face.
1, 2, 3.
Akmal Saleh.
1, 2, 3.
Rat
Frog.
face. Oh, really?
Let me have another look it up.
I'm going
That's a
frog.
frog. That's a frog face for sure.
He's a frog.
Yeah, my
He's
bad. That's a frog.
mate.
Looks like
Easily.
you.
Tom Gleeson.
1, 2, 3. Frog.
Oh, I thought it was rat
What
as
is
well.
going on with you, mate?
You just think everyone's a rat.
Yeah.
We're not talking about personalities and what you think of the movie.
Okay,
Just
sorry. Let
the
me get back
face,
in. Let me
alright?
get back in. Let me get
I
back
think
Okay.
he needs the faces here. He can't tell. He's got that.
What about your mate?
in. I've got that thing.
What
My
about,
mate, I'll tell you.
Your mate, Nick Cody.
1, 2, 3. Frog.
I thought it was a rat again.
Why would you think
You
Cody's
think is everyone a rat?
I don't know.
Do you need to show
Rats are
you a
slightly
picture
more
of it?
refined.
I think are you just saying it's round? I'm thinking facial features. It's not just the shape of the head. I
It's
think
not
you're just
just,
going
but it's
anywhere
all
with
big.
a fatter head is
Okay,
a
Ando.
frog.
Ando.
Ando.
1,
3,
2, 3.
3.
Frog.
You surely thought Ando was frog.
He
I was
Looks
asked-
like a
He's
frog.
probably the definition of frog. He's
Yeah.
the froggiest frog.
He's got the froggiest face in comedy, I reckon.
yeah. Tom Ballard?
1, 2, 3.
frog.
Frog.
Yeah.
Hey,
Tom
here
Ballard.
he
Use
is.
him as the
He's
reference
arrived.
point.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Say some other gay people, and I'll see if I don't think they're all frogs.
Okay. Yeah.
Peter James.
Oh. Frog.
Okay. What about Reese Nicholson?
1, 2, 3.
Rat.
Rat.
Yeah. Okay. I'm back in.
Yeah,
I think I'm
no
calibrated.
pattern there.
I think I'm calibrated.
No pattern,
I think I'm
see?
There's
calibrated.
no
Oh.
pattern with the.
What about this one? This I'm unsure about
Okay.
because to me, bigger head, but the features I'm not sure of. Lawrence Mooney.
1, 2,
2,
3.
3.
Frog.
Rat. I don't know.
Nah, he's a frog.
Yeah, he's a frog.
He's a
I think
nuggety
lizard
faced
is the
frog.
answer
He's got
somehow.
The fucking reptile of some description.
There's some nondescript amphibian quality about Lawrence Mooney that's undescribed.
No, I'd say he's a frog.
Okay.
I'd definitely say he's a frog.
Okay. Well, I
He's
think
got a big
my frog dar is off.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got no frog.
I got nothing.
Well, I seem to have agreed with him on all of my beliefs. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I'll
I
say
don't think it's you boys been wrong. I think this is on me.
Yeah, I think
personally.
it
it
I
is.
don't think I've
Maybe
got the
maybe there's a
ability
correlate
for it.
frogs don't know.
Yeah,
Frogs.
Maybe frogs can't see
Yeah.
it. Yeah, frogs.
Their eyes
Oh,
are
yeah,
out here. They
only
can't see
rat-
another frog. We're all the frogs.
Only rats are good in the game. As a frog, I'm too worried about rats. I think everything's a rat.
Everyone's out to get me. Rat, rat, rat.
It's all rat. Every fucking. They're all rats to me, man. I'm on this log freaking the fuck out.
Anyway, this guy, get an apprenticeship, you fucking rat. Who cares?
Oh man, well that wraps her up.
Yeah.
Good shit.
That is the pod, mate. Thanks for coming on, Heggie.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Fantastic stuff. You've got some more people on public transport to yell at, but
Yeah, I do.
before you go, anything that we need to plug?
Regional tour coming up.
Oh shit!
New South Wales, Victoria, Queensland.
What's the shittest
East
place you're
Coast only.
going?
Oh, they're all pretty good, I think. I don't know. I've not been yet.
That's
I'll
not
let
the
you know
answer.
later.
I thought they're all pretty. I didn't think good was going to be the answer that came out of your face.
No, I can't remember the full list, but I don't think any of them are going to be shit.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure some of the gigs will be shit, but the town's pretty good, I think.
And you've got your
people
book
are coming.
as well.
Yeah, my
People
book.
can grab the
You must
which is
know.
great.
It's coming. LukeHeggie.com
Hell yeah.
for that.
Exciting stuff. Listen to Mid-Flight Brawl as well. What a wonderful podcast. Thank you very much for joining us, Luke and
Thanks for having
Shad.
me.
A treasure and a pleat as always. Fucking hell, cunt. a
Mate.
treasure and a pleat.
You
Yeah.
frog cunt.
Yeah, sorry. Ribbit and shit. Thanks for listening. We'll be back next week. Good on you. Ta.